and I come down onto my knees. Okay, I'm going to come around and face the camera. So my hands are in line with my shoulders. And remember us hypermobile people? So our elbows go like this naturally, and then I need to turn them. Okay, so I'm turning my elbows in towards one another, and if they stick out, do remind me, because it takes an awful lot of concentration. So I know I'm looking up to the camera, but your head is really in line with the spine. Yeah, your head is down, so I look like this. Hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. Okay, I'm just going to extend away my right arm, and then I'm going to drop down and extend away the left. Yeah, nice and basic. And again, so pelvis isn't moving. Nothing. You see my back, my hips, nothing moving. Now I'm going to take my right leg back. Yeah, so push back. Please come forward a little bit, and then the other side. This is when it's a bit of a test, isn't it, when you start doing these exercises to work out how much room that you have. And I've set myself up, my studio in this corner of my room, and it is a little bit short on space. Okay, there's plug points as well. You can't just put yourself anywhere. Okay, let's go back to the arms, so one of each. So I'm going to lift up into Superman, and then lift the other side into arm extension. And then I'm going to take back the right leg. Okay, so remember it's basic. So I said it's basic. Now, I'm going to take reciprocal arm to leg, like we did earlier. So I'm going to take my right arm on my left leg, and down, and then the other side. So try and make sure that the spine isn't flexing or extending too much. It will a little bit. It will, because you're lifting the leg. But you're not overarching, and you're staying in control. So the execution of every movement that you make is of great quality. Yeah? So, open and through. Okay, so this is Superman. Yeah? We've been doing Superman for quite some time. I'm going to change it into Bird Dog. Alright, so we've gone from Superman, so you go up, then I bring my knee into elbow, I lift away, and I drop down. And there's our Bird Dog. Yeah? So I lift, elbow into knee, lift back, and take it down. Yeah? I don't know who comes up with these names, but anyway, Bird Dog. So extend, elbow to knee, extend, and take it down. The other side. One, bring it in, extend, and down. Lovely. Let's sit back into our child's pose. Now this is our rest, our recovery position. So whatever exercise I take you through, that you can always go back to this. Okay, always into this position. Okay. Alright guys, from here come forward into your Cobra. Yeah, so just press down hips. And then back into child's pose. I'm going to come back a little bit further into the mat. Okay, I'm going to come all the way down now onto the mat, onto my tummy. Alright, so I'm going to come down, through, down, stretch through into Cobra, bend at the elbows, slowly lower down, and there we're on our tummy. Okay, I want you to place your hands into a square, arms into a square position. I want your legs to be wide. Okay. And then your head is in line with the spine. So you can put your head down if you want to, or if you've got a cushion, you can place your head there. Okay. And legs are wide, arms are in square. Okay. From this position, all I want you to do is lift the upper body. Yeah, so just lift the upper body. Your arms are staying down. So it's like a baby cobra. Glutes are squeezed, and then I come down. Yeah. And again, inhale, exhale, and push. And then lower down as you exhale again. Okay, and again, inhale, exhale, push to the top, inhale, exhale, and lower. Okay, one more time, I'm going to work with the legs. Inhale, exhale, and push, and then down, and lower. Okay, now you can bring your hands around and make a little pillow, and that's probably more comfortable. I like it like that. Okay, and legs are wide. And I just want you to extend and lift the right leg and lower. and the other side. Lift and lower. So the legs are open, pelvis is open. Yeah, lift and lower. So your head is down, and I like the pillow because it keeps your, I know I'm looking at the camera, but it keeps the head down in line with the spine. It's a lot more comfortable than putting your forehead down. Now as you're lifting and lowering your legs, I don't want you to think about, I found a cobweb, I don't want you to think about coming up, so lifting from the knee. So you're not doing this, yeah, you're lifting from the hip. So the glutes are firm the whole time, yeah. Lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now let's take, if you want to, let's take both legs up. Lift and lower, and again, lift and lower. 2 more. Now as you lift, I don't want you to push your tummy muscles down into the mat. I want you to think about contracting. Lift and lower. Okay, so just rest upper body a moment. Let's place our hands back into a square position. Okay, so again, I like working with opposites. I think it's not just good for the body, it's really good for the mind. So in this position, I'm going to start on my left arm, all right, because I'm closest to the camera. So I'm going to go into my left. So from here, I'm just going to lift up through onto my left arm and lower, and then onto my right and lower. Yeah, and again. So I'm lifting up on my left, and then I'm lifting up on my right. Now I'm going to add my rotation. So I'm going to lift and look out towards my hand, and then the other side. Lift and lower, yeah, and again. So lift up and down, and other side. Lift and lower. Keep your hands down, go back to the single leg. So I'm going to go back to my right leg and lift and lower, and then the left, and again right and left. Now we're going to put them together. Okay, so I'm going to take up my right arm and my left leg. Yes, I'm going to look out towards my hand. So I'm into rotation. Okay, so we've gone from a basic lifting of the arm and to the legs, and we've just taken them together. Yeah, and again, lift and lower, and then you know what's coming up next, don't you? So bring the hands down, lift the legs, and take that down. Now lift both arms, lift up and lower, and again lift up to the legs and down, lift and lower. 2 more, 1 and up we go at the front, and again 1 more, lift, and then the arms, lift. And for the last isometric exercise, lift both, 3, 2, 1, go. Hold it up here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew! Back we go. Basic, yeah, basic exercises, but just as I said, progressing through. So you probably thought, oh, this would be a really easy class, we're going back to basics. But yeah, it's just showing you the basic exercises and how we can turn them into something really, really hard. Okay, cat-cow please. Bring your hands in, and then just draw up through the spine. Don't know about you, but my back feels really stiff today. Okay, great for lower back strengthening. The bird, dog, and the Superman, and also into the homework, into square arms. Okay, let's come on to our bottoms. All right, so let's come down to our bottoms. And again, basic, I do this, I love this exercise, and I do it a lot with us. All right, and it's one of my favourite. So we're going to go into a half roll back. To begin with, let's place our hands at the side, and just under the thighs, yeah? And from here, I'm just going to tilt the pelvis and lift up. Again, nice and basic. I'm keeping my hands here because if I want to, I can just slightly bring myself up. Yeah, so back we go into that half roll back. And there's no judgment. I'm here, I'm an instructor, but I'm not telling you how far to come back. Yeah, I'm just the words. I'm instructing you, motivating you. But it's up to you how far you're able to come back, yeah? And if you come through, back we go, and lift. So obviously the further you come back, you're working through the spine on the way back, okay? And then activating the core muscles as you come up. So we're always working our muscles, the erector spinae, as we come back and as we lift up through into the core muscles. And again, down we go and through. We're going to go into our waistline warrior. So I'm going to work the side into the waist area, yeah, into here and up. Okay, hold on to the hands and then come back. Hold it there, guys. Find your position and then come over to your right and then take your hands over to your left. And again, over to your right and then over to your left. Okay, 2 more. 1 and last one, 2. We are doing this together. We are here, guys. One team. Hold and release to the top. Okay. Place your fingertips just behind you. Yeah, not hands. If I asked you to put your hands, you might do this. So it's just fingertips. Okay, fingertips around it. Okay. So fingertips just onto the ground. All right. So from here, all I want us to do is just lift up one leg into like a tabletop position and lower, okay, and the other side. 1 and through, okay, and again. Up into tabletop and lower. And I want you to think, yeah, I had to rectify it myself then, is not to be down into this position. So think tall, open the chest, yeah? Fingers are down and lift and open, okay. All right, lovely. Now, boat pose, here we go. So we've done this before in class, up on my right and then up on my left. Okay, still fingers, look how light they are. Yeah, how light we are. Okay, now we're going to go into a rolling position. So first of all, place our feet down onto the mat and very basic, just roll off to the right and then to the left. Yeah, I roll off to the right and roll off to the left. Now, to make it a little bit more difficult, go back up into your boat pose, then go over to your right, and then go over to your left, yeah? So remember, you can always go back to placing the feet down onto the mat. Okay. All right, lovely. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. And then come down onto your forearms, and I'm up now with my legs still into my tabletop position, and I'm just going to tap down and then lift and then tap and lift, yeah, and again, so down we go, tap and through. So we've gone from a boat pose up on fingertips down onto our forearms, and in a moment I've gone from single legs right and left, and then I'm going to go to double. So I'm going to press down and then lift back to tabletop. Yeah, so gone from very, very basic with fingertips back and then into your tap downs and then onto the forearms. We're taking both legs up and down, yeah, up and down. Okay, okay, now, all right, one more time and hold. Okay, now this position, open your knees. So I've got a diamond shape, yeah, I'm into a little diamond here, all right. Again, I'm down to my forearms. Now, same thing, pelvis open. I'm going to tap down and I'm going to lift up. Yeah? Basic. We went from tabletop and I've just made it a little bit harder by opening the pelvis. So I tap down and through and again down and through, abs on fire, down and lift last time, and then down and through. Okay, take it back, take the feet down with you, go back into onto your back, yeah, onto your back. Just leave the arms at the side of you. Okay, hands are down onto the mat. Okay, into a neutral spine position. Slide the right leg away from you and bring that back. So try to keep the lower back down, or the lower back down onto the mat. So as you slide the leg away, you're not lifting and lowering, yeah? So keeping it down, bracing the abdominals through. Remember our opposite arm to our opposite leg that we were doing, yeah? So take your arms up. So as you slide away on the left leg or right leg, and then take it back on the opposite arm. So working with reciprocal again, yes? I've done quite a lot of this with us today. So back and through, and again, back and through. Okay, stay there, guys. Just need my mat a little bit. I haven't got enough room. I'm a little bit too tall for this. Okay, back to the beginning. So I'm going to go back on my right arm, left leg extend, and in, and then the other side. Back and through. Okay, leave the arms where they are. Take the right leg into a tabletop and then the left. Okay, so I've gone from a leg slide and now I'm going to go to a leg extension. So I'm going to take my right arm back and then bring that in. And again, extend and through. Yeah, so this is what we call our dead bug position, isn't it? So I'm going to extend my right arm back and my left leg, the other leg in tabletop, and through to the center. And again, open back and through to center. And again, so I'm doing single arm, single leg. You know what was going to come next. You know what will come next. I'm going to take both arms back as I drop down into that leg extension. Yeah, I'm just going to take both arms back. Yeah, so I'm just alternating right and left leg and both arms. Okay, and again. Okay, lovely. Now let's go both arms, both legs. So push away and in. Yeah, and again, you don't have to do this. You don't have to. You can bring it down into single leg, or you can go back to my very basic option. Remember, in the leg slide, you have one more. Down and through. Bring your knees into your chest and relax. Okay, this is my microphone. Okay, just hold it there. Okay, bring your head, neck and shoulders up into a little ball. We have, going a little bit harder, 4 double leg extensions, okay? From ball position. Extend and push. And bring that in, yeah? Little ball, extend and push. So you can bring your legs up to 45 degrees. If you don't like this, then you can bring your head and neck and shoulders down. Or you could go into a single leg, yeah? Into a single. Give me 2 more. 1, in, and 2, and in. Drop your head, neck and shoulders down onto the mat. Drop your feet down. Open your arms like we did the aeroplane. And allow the legs to drop over to the right side. Okay, center, and then over to the other side. Okay, now take them over to the right side. This is our last exercise. So take your hands just at the side of your head. Yeah, just at the side of your head. And I want you to lift up. Yeah, so I'm going to lift up towards my hip. Yeah, I'm coming up towards my hip. And then I'm lowering. Yeah, and again. So up we go. Legs are to the side. Legs are just relaxing down to the side. I'm lifting and lowering. Okay, one more time. So there we go. Basic crunch. But I've done it with my legs to the side. Yeah, working through the waist area. Now, I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult. Take the top leg away from you. Okay. Now, as I lift up, so I'm going to bring my head, neck and shoulders in towards the knee and then take it back. Yeah, so I've got my leg extended out to the side. As I come up into my crunch, I bring it in and open. Yeah, and again, in and open. Last time, in and open. Stay here with this top leg away and give me 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop it into center, up to the top, and then over to the other side. I'm going to come over to the camera because you won't see me otherwise. So I'm going to come over to the other side, yeah? All right, so from there, just lift up, lifting up towards the hip and lower. Yeah, and again, inhale, exhale, lift, tummy muscles down, and one more time, up, and okay. Now, take the top leg away. Yes, I'm taking my top leg, I'm not allowing it to rest on the floor. Take it away. Then, I'm going to, as I come up into that squeeze, I'm bringing my knee in and back. Yeah, and again, bringing it in, crunch, and through. Yeah, and again, in. Remember, you don't have to do this. You can always place that leg down. So I'm just modifying things all the way through. Hold it there, leg away, 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop the leg down, take it to the back, so right back into the basic position, and stretch your arms and legs away from you. Lovely. Really want to show you. Even something new, I put it in at the end. We've been pull-ups for years, absolute years, but changing slightly the position of the legs, and then with an extension, yeah, keeping on challenging the body the whole time. Okay, away from you, head, neck and shoulders away from the mat. Inhale, exhale, and then roll it up to the top, and then push forwards. Okay, bring your right leg in and your left leg away. Okay, taking your body slightly over, a slight rotation, and come down into your left leg. So right leg is in. Okay. And then come up to the top, slide and change, hamstring stretch, coming down into your right leg, into your right hamstring. Okay, and then from this position, bring yourself over and through, and push yourself back into a little ball. Okay, we're going to roll up together. So dropping my head, I'm into a ball position like I was on double leg stretch, and I'm slowly going to roll up, dropping my heels down to the floor as I roll up to the top and through, and then I take my shoulders back and down. The right knee and the left arm, one and the other side. And now into abduction, 2, and now 3, still staying on the opposite arm, and then back into the squat. Take the right arm over, left arm under, open it out and rotate to the right.